morning forecast.
Well, we do have some areas dealing with some pretty thick fog this morning. That includes Muskogee, especially over towards Tahlequah, where visibility is near zero at the moment. Salisal, about a quarter of a mile. Now, just to the west of Tulsa, over towards Keystone, stretching up through Skiatook, and just to the west of Bartlesville, that's where we're also dealing with a little bit of fog. But by far and away, Muskogee as well as Tahlequah is where we're dealing with the thickest fog. So definitely give yourself a little extra time. This is a live view of Muskogee. You can see that thick fog off into the distance, and that just proves why it's patchy, dense fog this morning, because the foreground of that video, you didn't see any of that visibility issues. It was off into the distance where the fog was just a little bit thicker. It's clear in Tulsa right now, and a nice breeze out of the northeast. The wind should stay pretty light today, and that storm complex that we dealt with yesterday through the overnight hours in the southern portions of our area, still drifting off to the south very slowly over towards northern Texas. High pressure is about to take charge of our area, and that means it's going to be lower humidity throughout the day, lighter winds, and plenty of sunshine. That's what we're starting off with this morning in Tulsa. 63 degrees, 61 in Broken Arrow. As we go throughout the rest of the day, it's going to be 80 by the lunchtime hour, only climbing up to 87 this afternoon. It is generally going to be in the 80s for most everyone. We might see a few spots climb into the 90s. That does include Salisal, right at that 90-degree mark, 89 in McAllister, lower to mid-80s across the northeastern corner, 85 in Veneta, 87 in Bartlesville, a little bit warmer off to the west. We're going to be in the upper 80s and upper 80s generally across the Tulsa metro. We're going to be back into the 90s tomorrow, and we're going to stay there for the first official day of summer. The humidity starts to return for the second half of